Good evening, this is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Nobin Pradhan with the evening news and these are the headlines. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar says government is fully committed to welfare of farmers and ready to resolve all their issues. Commerce and AYUSH Ministry decide to set up an AYUSH Export Promotion Council. Nation pays homage to Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 64th Mahaparinirvan Diwas, and Nagaland's COVID-19 tally stands at 11,379. The details. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said the government is ready to hold talks with the farmers to resolve the issues. The minister had earlier assured 40 farmer union leaders that the government is open to considering ways to strengthen agricultural produce market committee mandis and create a level playing field with proposed private markets. Tomar said the government will provide a provision for approaching higher courts for dispute resolution while asserting that procurement at minimum support price will continue. The minister reiterated that farmers should keep faith in the Narendra Modi government that whatever will be done, it will be in the interest of the farmers. Ministries of Commerce and Industry and AYUSH have decided to work together to set up an export promotion council to boost AYUSH exports. This decision was taken on Friday in a joint review of AYUSH Trade and Industry by Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal and AYUSH Minister Shripad Nayak. It was also decided that the entire AYUSH sector will work together to achieve price and quality competitiveness to boost exports. The review was held through video conference. It was attended by nearly 50 industry and trade leaders from the AYUSH sector. More than 2,000 stakeholders of the AYUSH sector also attended the e-event through live streaming on virtual platforms. The nation is paying homage to Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 64th Mahaparinirvan Diwas or death anniversary today. President, Vice President and Prime Minister paid rich tributes to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. In his message, President Ramnath Kovind said Dr. Ambedkar was a great architect of our constitution who strived for a society and governance based on the tenets of equality and justice. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, along with the Tamil Nadu Governor Banwari Lal Purohit, showered flower petals on Dr. Ambedkar's portrait at a brief function at the Raj Bhavan in Chennai. In his message, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, Baba Saheb's thoughts and ideals continue to give strength to millions. Modi said the government is committed to fulfilling the dreams of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for the nation. Nagaland reported 39 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 today, taking the total tally to 11,379. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangnupom in a tweet said 28 cases were detected from Kohima, 5 in Dimapur, 2 each from Wokha and Tuensang, and 1 each in Kipire and Peren. In addition, 4 patients from Kohima and 1 from Zunepodo have recovered from the infection. Of the new cases reported today, 19 were from traced contacts, 12 from the armed forces, 6 from returnees, and 3 from frontline workers. Currently, there are 10,653 recovered cases, while 544 are active cases. Of the 69 deaths registered, 59 died due to COVID, while 7 deaths are non-COVID related and 3 deaths are under investigation. So far, 113 cases have migrated. India has crossed yet another significant milestone in its fight against COVID as the recovery rate has improved to 94.37%. The number of daily recoveries outnumbered the new daily cases for the 9th consecutive day today. The recovered cases in the country stands at around 22 times the number of active cases, with cumulative recovery of over 91 lakh people so far. The new daily positive cases continue to remain below 50,000 mark for nearly about a month now. In the last 24 hours, nearly 36,000 new cases were reported, while approximately 42,000 people recovered in the same time span. The active caseload of the country has witnessed further drop and continues to remain below 4.2%. You are listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. Pfizer, one of the world's premier biopharmaceutical companies, has sought emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 vaccine in India. The firm, in its application submitted to the drug regulator, has sought permission to import the vaccine for sale and distribution in the country. Pfizer India has become the first pharmaceutical firm to seek from the Drugs Controller General of India an emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 vaccine in the country after its parent companies secured such clearance in the UK and Bahrain. The firm, in its application submitted to the drug regulator, has sought permission to import the vaccine for sale and distribution in the country. Bharatiya Janata Party National President J.P. Nadda has appealed the BJP-ruled state government ministers, MPs, MLAs and party leaders to go to the public and make them aware of each detail of every development program being run by the government at both the centre and the state. Addressing the meetings of different core groups, he called for a focus on the upcoming state assembly elections. Party state co-in-charge Rekha Verma told media persons that J.P. Nadda during the meetings said the government at the centre is trying to address the problems of people with development programs and party workers should continue to work hard for the welfare of the people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the construction work of Agra Metro project at 11:30 am tomorrow through video conferencing. The Agra Metro project comprises two corridors with a total length of 29.4 kilometers and connects major tourist attractions like Taj Mahal, Agra Fort, Sikandra with railway stations and bus stands. The project will benefit 26 lakh population of the city of Agra and will also cater to more than 60 lakh tourists who visit Agra every year. It will provide an environment-friendly mass rapid transit system to the historical city of Agra. The estimated cost of the project will be over 8,379 crore rupees, which will be completed in 5 years. Home Guards, Civil Defence and Disaster Response Force Dimapur celebrated its Raising Day today at District Commandant Office Dimapur. During the function, District Commandant HG, CD and SDRF Y. Kinito Chishi highlighted the history of formation of the organization in the country and their contribution during the pandemic. To mark the day, a demonstration on sliding stretcher from ladder, emergency method of rescue and donning and doffing of PPE kits were displayed by SDRF personnel. Members of the Inter-Ministerial Central Team, deputed to evaluate the damages caused by Cyclone Nivar in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, are on field visit today. The 8-member team, led by Union Home Ministry Joint Secretary Ashutosh Agnihotri, met Tamil Nadu Chief Secretary Shamugan and other senior officials in Chennai yesterday. They were briefed about the loss of lives and property due to the cyclone that crossed the shores on the midnight of 25th November. The central team is represented by officials from the Departments of Agriculture, Highways, Finance, Power, Rural Development, Fisheries and Water Resources besides Home. Meanwhile, Cyclone Burevi that weakened in the Gulf of Mannar had led to the death of 7 people in Tamil Nadu. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water or use hand sanitizer, and follow social distancing norms. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar says government is fully committed to welfare of farmers and ready to resolve all their issues. Commerce and AYUSH Ministry decide to set up an AYUSH Export Promotion Council. Nation pays homage to Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 64th Mahaparinirvan Diwas, and Nagaland's COVID-19 tally stands at 11,379. And that's all the news we have for you this evening. Good night.